everyone, welcome back to Maxine Loves Crafts. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So I'm back with another Christmas video. I am upside down here, but I promise you in a minute it'll be the other side. This is when I'm putting the molds in. I wanted to show you this because I took hot glue and put it there where I wanted it to go. I didn't want it to go any further than that. So, and then I always have some extra mold close by to put any leftover resin in. Now, this is why I need clay and not always resin, because sometimes you don't want the whole, the whole mold to be molded, right? So I only wanted half of those because I plan on taking them and putting them on top of these jars. So I definitely need to buy myself some clay so I have it on hand. I have some clay, but I don't really like it. It's I want to say that it's it's some kind of kids play clay, and it's really messy. I want that foam clay. But anyway, so I have these, and one's a star, one is a snowman, and one is a Santa. These are so cute. They're from IOD. So cute. I will leave in the description box who I buy mine from. I do have a couple different places I order. When I go to one, if they're out of stock, I'll just go to a different one, and order from someone else. The only bad thing with that is that you have to pay shipping for, both companies, and that kind of stinks, right? But these sell out so fast that if you don't get them, you may not get them. Okay, so I painted them in Waverly's plaster, and now I'm going to put my antiquing wax on there. I kind of feel like I got a little too much antiquing wax. There we go again. I can't talk as soon as I turn the camera on. I put a little too much of the antiquing wax on. I should have went back and put a little bit of the white paint back on it, but I didn't. I went with it, and on the jars, it looks pretty good. I actually like it. Excuse me, but these jars are, you could do anything with them. You can, give them as gifts. You can put, cocoa and marshmallows in it. You could use them in your kitchen for, sugar, coffee. There's just so many things you could do with them. I right now just have them put up on my shelf as decor. And I may not put anything in them yet unless I decide to gift them for Christmas. I haven't decided. Okay, so here's where I'm taking. Now, I'm only putting hot glue on this because obviously when you're DIYing, you're in a hurry. If I gift this, I'm going to put E6000 on the top. So, and not only that, I might repurpose them and put something else on top of them. Now that I really like this idea of taking a mold and putting it on top of my jars. So, I don't know. We'll see. So, that's what I'm doing, is trying to get them to stay on there. And then, I also have the little candy right up top there. So, okay. I have these pictures that I got off of Creative Fabrica. You guys, if you don't have Creative Fabrica, I highly recommend it. For my second year, I only paid $47. What is that? 47 divided by 12. What is that? $3.99 a month plus tax, I think. I use Creative Fabrica more than I use any other website I have. I absolutely love it. There are so many pictures you can get off of there. This is not sponsored. I do not get anything from mentioning it. I just like it so much. Okay, look at the Santa. I just used him on my last crafting video because I loved it so much. So, okay, now this I printed on vellum. And I was going to Mod Podge them on the jar, but I was so worried it would ruin the picture, so I didn't do that. Now, what I should have done is I should have got an old jar and tried to Mod Podge it on an old jar that I don't care if it didn't work. And maybe I'll do that to see if the vellum will work. Because in my last videos, you can see when I put that vellum on, it didn't take at first, but in the end, when it dried, it was absolutely stunning. Okay, that's Christmas Basics, hashtag Christmas Basics. And then you got the little Santa. I love him. He's so cute. He's my favorite Santa so far this year. I did take a different color ribbon around each one of them and put on there. I absolutely love these jars. I think they're so cute. I think it's something different with putting the molds on top. So you guys will have to tell me what you think. I hope you like it. Okay, this one is really fast. It's a Dollar Tree bowl, like a mixing bowl. And I wanted to use it as like a pretend gingerbread mixing bowl. So this says, smells like Christmas. And there was a gingerbread on it, like in the Cricut design or the silhouette design. I'm not sure which one I used. But I cut it out because I was going to put one of my ornament gingerbreads on there. So I didn't want the gingerbread to print off. And the bowl it's tall, but it's not real tall. So I want you to know, and I'm sure it's because it's plastic, I fought for so long to get this to lay down on the bowl. Like, it was miserable trying to get it to stay. I probably should have put Mod Podge down, let it dry, and then put the sticker down. But no, not me. I have to do everything the hard way. If I don't do it the hard way, it's not worth doing for me, I guess. Because I fought and fought. By the time I did it, I could have put Mod Podge on, dried it, and done it probably 4 times. So I kind of wanted you to see a little bit of my struggle. Sometimes I cut so much stuff out of my videos because I don't want you to be bored. Like, I just don't want you watching stuff that I don't feel like is necessary to actually watch my struggle. I'll leave a little bit of my struggle in and then tell you about it. But sometimes then I end up with like a 2.5 minute DIY because I've cut so much of it out. So I just don't want you to get bored and leave. Like right now, I'm fighting tooth and nail for every view I get. So if you're here watching and if you've watched my videos, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It's my fault, I know, because I'm not consistent, because life happens. And this isn't my full-time job. It's like a full-time job, but it's not my full-time job. Okay, and then here's where I put my little gingerbread on. They're so cute. So smells like Christmas. I put my little gingerbread on there. Now I have these mixing spoons that I got from Dollar Tree probably last year or the year before last. And I just hot glued them on. And here's my little mixing bowl. Isn't it so cute? It's like when I saw the bowl, I was like, oh my gosh, I can make that into a gingerbread bowl. And so that's what I did. It's just so cute. I hope you guys like it. You're going to have to tell me in the comments down below what you think of it. And you guys, if you're watching right now, if you could just stop for a second and hit that like button if you're liking my content, it really helps me. Leave me a comment, even if it's just an emoji. Oh, it's just so helpful. Okay, here is my third and final DIY. So I took a Dollar Tree pan, just a cookie sheet pan, and I painted it red with Waverly's Crimson Red. Here is another one that I fought really, really hard with getting the vinyl down. I don't know like why I was thinking that vinyl was going to stick on these things, because it just wasn't. It simply wasn't. So this is a gingerbread saying on here, and I cut some of it out that I didn't want, like the pictures of the gingerbread, because I'm going to put my own gingerbread on it. And, but yeah, I fought tooth and nail. I ended up having to take out the 2 side pieces where it says like sweet treats and something bakery. I ended up having to take that off. I couldn't get it to go on. So the next time I do anything like this, I will make sure that I lay Mod Podge down first. And if you guys have any tips, like what could I have done different other than not use a pan and not use a slick bowl? But I was going to do that regardless. I think the Mod Podge is probably what I should have done. And as you'll see here, as I'm trying to get it off, it's just not staying, no matter what I did. So it took me, I'd say, a good 45 minutes. I cut it down. I would lift up a little bit and then like hold some of it down with one of my Cricut tools. Yeah, I fought for the longest time. But it's so cute in the end. It's so cute. I love this DIY so much. Gingerbread Baking Company. Okay, now I go and I put the Mod Podge down, which makes this pan look so much better. Oh, and I was at Walmart the other day to get some groceries, and they had Halloween on sale, so I got some glitter spray for my crafts. So I think I'm going to start for Christmas. I'm going to start spraying down my crafts with it. I've got silver, gold, blue, and multicolor. And when I sprayed it in the trash when I got home to see like how it would look, oh my gosh, it's just that perfect little sparkle. And I cannot wait to try it on my next craft. Okay, so I'm still putting my Mod Podge down. And in a minute, you guys are going to see me glue down some gingerbread ornament cookies that I'll cut the tip of it off. And I made a mistake on that as well because the next day when I came back, the pan was bent a little bit. So I put it under a lot of heavy stuff and left it there for like 2 days. So when I came back to it, the pan had straightened out, which was great. But all of my hot glue had melted my, embellishments off. So instead of putting hot glue on it again, because I should have probably put E6000, but instead of that, I took and put super glue. Dollar Tree has these super glue double-sided tapes. And let me tell you, they really are like super glue. They are so good. If you guys see them in there, definitely pick them up. It's perfect. I don't know why I left. I was just talking about how I cut out so much of my video and I let you guys watch me do the entire pan of Mod Podge. Okay. Now here's where I'm going to glue on all of my little ornaments. And they look so cute. I don't show the picture, or I don't show in it because it was, like I said, 2 days later when the cookies had broken off. So I just take on my own time when I was actually getting ready to take pictures and take video of showing you the project when I went and got the double-sided tape to put on. So I put, 3 gingerbreads on there because it is the Gingerbread Baking Company. And I also put a candy cane gingerbread cookie. Those were from Dollar Tree a couple years ago. The other cookies I got off of the other gingerbread cookies I got off of Temu, the ones where you have to cut the loop off of them. So I've got more Dollar Tree stuff than I know what to do with. I really have got to get to crafting it and stop buying new crafting supplies because I don't need new crafting supplies. But we all need new crafting supplies, right? I love crafting supplies. It's an addiction for sure. Okay. That's all it is for this one. Here in a minute, I did take those little squirrelies and I put them each side by side my gingerbread. One on each side of my gingerbread is what I was trying to say. Okay, now you're getting ready to see it. Now I have this up in the window, so in a minute you'll see a better picture of it because the light coming in is so bright this morning that you could barely see it. I try to tip the camera down in a minute so that you could probably get a better picture of it, but then I just take it and I lay it down and I take a way better picture. So give it a second and you're going to actually get to see such a better picture of this. This is in my hallway going downstairs window. Oh, it's so cute. I just love everything gingerbread. I love gingerbread so much. I could just do nothing but gingerbread. All right, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by and watching a new video for me. Please hit that like button. Please leave me a comment and have a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.